Okay, let's just dive right into this. I want to share a mindset shift today that honestly, it changes absolutely everything about how you, as a digital artist, should think about earning an income from your work. If you take away anything today, let it be this. You do not need to constantly create more to earn more. Right? Most digital artists never actually realize this. They assume the only way to earn more is to just keep creating. And because of that, they completely burn out chasing volume instead of packaging what they already have across the channels that actually pay. So today, we're focusing on the same art, multiple revenue streams mindset shift. In this explainer, I'm going to walk you through exactly where to sell your digital artwork with zero touching a printer, how to price your work using real market numbers, the promotion tactics that actually work, an honest look at NFTs, and what categories have the strongest buyer demand. Oh, and by the way, I've written a complete guide covering all of this in detail. The link is down in the description.
Think of the massive relief of this approach. Seriously, the exact same single piece of art you already created can be sold as a downloadable file, licensed as a brand asset, minted as a limited edition collectible, and turned into a printed product. And you can do all of that without drawing a single additional line. You already did the hard work. Now, it's just about multiplying its value.
So, here is our 5-part business roadmap for today. Print-free selling methods, starting platforms and pricing, effective art promotion tactics, top categories including NFTs, and scaling your business. Let's start with step 1.
All right, let's jump straight into section 1, print-free selling methods.
Digital art has one enormous built-in advantage. You never need inventory, printing, or shipping to generate income from it. Let's capitalize on that, shall we? There are 4 highly effective ways to sell completely print-free. First up, selling digital downloads directly. You literally just upload your artwork as a JPEG, PNG, PDF, or PSD file, and customers receive it instantly. You earn passive income indefinitely with zero additional work per sale. It's awesome. The second way is turning your art into reusable design resources. Things like clip art packs, custom brushes for painting software, templates, and background textures all sell incredibly well to other creators who need building blocks. Third, custom digital commissions. People consistently pay really well for personalized artwork, like a portrait or a character design. Just keep the payment simple through a straightforward checkout process. And the fourth method is exploring NFTs, which, well, we will get into honestly later in this explainer because we definitely need a grounded discussion on that reality.
Now here's the crucial point. You are not choosing just one of these. No way. The artists earning the most consistent income are actually combining several of these simultaneously from the exact same body of work. They don't just sell one way. They package the same art in multiple formats. It's a real game changer. And hey, the complete platform-by-platform breakdown for each of these 4 methods is in the full guide, which is linked in the description below.
Moving right along to section 2, starting platforms and pricing.
If you're just starting out, you want maximum exposure without any upfront cost. And honestly, you don't need to get hung up on specific brand names. Look for these 4 types of platforms. First, a portfolio-focused platform that's strong for concept art and illustration gets you discovered by industry studios and art directors with zero listing fees. Second, a dedicated art-sharing community helps you build a following while handling the print fulfillment, meaning you never touch shipping yourself. Third, a professional portfolio platform gets you discovered directly by brands and agencies. And finally, a free tier storefront tool. These charge you absolutely nothing up front, only taking a small percentage once you actually earned, which makes listing your first products essentially risk-free.
Now let's talk money. Guessing at numbers is literally one of the fastest ways to leave real money on the table. Please, do not undersell your time. If a piece took you 10 hours to create, factor in a reasonable hourly rate for your skill level. Time invested is a real cost, so as a general market reference, digital downloads like prints, wallpapers, and icons typically sell between $5 and $50 or more.
Moving up to personalized work. Custom portrait commissions typically range from $30 to $300 or higher. And if you're packaging your work as tools for other artists, well, design asset packs, like brushes and templates, typically sell for $3 to $25 per pack. Having these numbers gives you a genuine starting reference instead of just taking a blind guess based on random market research. To really maximize this, you want to offer tiered pricing. This way, casual buyers have an accessible entry point, while serious collectors have a premium option, like, say, high-resolution source files. You can also use bundles to increase how much each buyer spends per transaction and use discounts to create urgency for browsers who just haven't committed yet. By the way, the complete pricing framework, along with more platform-specific breakdowns, is in that guide linked in the description below.
All right, Section 3, Effective Art Promotion Tactics.
Let's be real. Creating the art is genuinely only half the job. Promotion is the biggest hurdle, but it's what actually converts art into sales. For example, on Instagram, posting reels that show your drawing process from a rough sketch all the way to the finished piece consistently outperforms posting only the final static image. Viewers are totally drawn to watching creation happen in real time, far more than they crave a completed result with zero context. You gotta show them the journey.
Now, Pinterest deserves some special attention here because most artists treat it like a regular social platform with disappearing feeds. Actually, scratch that. It's more like a long-term search engine for art discovery. A vertical pin you post today, linking directly to your storefront, can literally keep driving shop traffic for months or even years.
For the rest of your strategy, here's what absolutely works right now. TikTok rewards time-lapse creation videos paired with trending audio because the algorithm heavily favors watchable process content. Beyond social feeds, art-focused communities on Reddit have engaged buyer bases actively looking to purchase or commission work. Also, answering genuine questions on Quora with your portfolio linked builds massive organic credibility. And finally, participating in dedicated art servers on Discord lets you gather feedback and generate genuine buyer interest in the exact same real-time conversation. Basically, show your process and show up consistently.
Moving on to Section 4, Top Categories in NFTs.
So, reality check. Not every style of digital art has the same buyer demand. Knowing this can meaningfully shape your strategy. Here are the 6 specific best-selling categories with strong buyer demand right now. First, printable wall art consistently performs well with very low friction. Second, minimalist illustrations are incredibly versatile. Third, anime and cartoon-style commission work has a strong, dedicated buyer community with high repeat rates. Fourth, game concept art is a high-value category, particularly for indie developers. Fifth, spiritual and abstract art has a rapidly growing audience in wellness and home decor. And sixth, pop culture fan art. This one has strong engagement potential, but please hear this strict caution. It requires genuine care around copyright boundaries before you start selling it commercially.
Okay, let's talk honestly about NFTs. Neither the pure hype nor the complete dismissal you see online is entirely accurate. NFTs actually work best under 3 strict conditions. 1. You already have an engaged audience genuinely interested in owning an authenticated original. 2. Your work is genuinely unique or part of a deliberately designed collectible series with real internal coherence. And 3. You can tell a compelling story about the collection that gives buyers a reason to invest beyond visual appeal alone.
If none of those 3 conditions are true for you right now, NFTs are just not the right starting strategy. The honest truth is the NFT market is genuinely volatile. If you are curious, start small and treat early sales as a learning experience. A professionally designed collection with cohesive visual identity consistently performs better than randomly uploaded pieces. This is exactly the kind of specialized design work a dedicated NFT collection artist can help with. Actually, there's a link to a specialist who designs cohesive NFT collections in the description below for anyone who is specifically exploring this direction.
And finally, Section 5, Scaling Your Art Business.
So you've started selling and promoting. Let's look at smartly scaling your business workload beyond just those basic marketplaces. Do you need your own website? Well, it's not mandatory, but it's genuinely helpful once your volume grows. A personal website gives you 3 distinct advantages over marketplaces: complete control over how your portfolio is presented, instant digital downloads without paying marketplace commission on every single transaction, and an email list of repeat buyers that you actually own. Because of this, most successful digital artists use a hybrid combination approach. They use marketplaces for discovery paired with a personal website for direct sales.
Here are 4 bonus habits that truly separate consistent earners from the rest. First, watermark anything you share for free on social media to protect it. Second, use genuine SEO keywords in every marketplace listing title so you actually surface in search results. Third, build your mailing list early, even before you have significant sales. And fourth, collaborate with other artists to cross-promote to each other's audiences.
Now, here is the honest reality about scaling. Once your promotional workload outpaces your creative time, bringing in outside help is a smart business decision, not an admission of failure. Freelancers can completely free up your time. There's a specialist promotion freelancer linked in the description below this explainer who focuses specifically on helping digital artists grow visibility through video content, social media marketing, and shop optimization. It is definitely worth checking out once your art is ready to sell and you're ready to scale up.
Okay, here is the one action I want you to take after watching this explainer. Pick one piece of art you already have finished and list it in a new way today. Turn a social post into a download or a print into a design asset. Then pick just one promotion tactic from this explainer and commit to doing it consistently for the next 30 days before judging whether it works. And right now, I want you to drop a comment below answering the exact question on screen. What type of digital art do you create, and which platform are you going to try first? I literally read every single comment and will personally reply.
To get all the details we discussed today, the complete guide covering everything in this explainer, including the full platform comparisons, detailed pricing tables, and the entire promotion strategy is linked in the description below. Both the Specialist Promotion Freelancer and the Professional NFT Collection Designer links are also down there in the description. If this explainer gave you a clearer path to actually earning from your digital art, please hit the like button and subscribe. Before you go, think about this. Your hard drive is likely sitting on thousands of dollars of untapped digital real estate right now. What will be the first piece you unlock today? Let's get to work.